How you doing? How is everyone today? What the? Hey! What the? Ray! Somebody get them up! My throat! God!
Well, hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the game? Very good. Player one, why don't you tell us about yourself, starting with typing in your name. Thanks. Now, player two, how about your name now? Thanks. Player three, how about it? One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament game or more like a full 21 question? Alright, if that's what you want, your call. Player one, you've got Q as your buzzer. Q, like quack. Player two, you have the letter B as in butt steak. And player three, you have the letter P as in cream puff.
Okay, everybody, okay, I don't want you to get too...
I need sandbags for the C-stands on standby.
20 seconds.
20 seconds? What the? Fine. Now listen, people blow this all the time. When a question comes up, if you want it, buzz in first, then hit a 1, 2, 3, or 4 to pick an answer. Are you with me?
10 seconds.
Good luck.
Okay, after the show. All right, lose the desktop, please. Thank you very much. Go to black. Okay, keep wrapping. All right, Guy, you're on.
Because cardiopulmonary resuscitation can be fun.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Right on! We got 3 more suckers behind the keyboards. Kidding! Ladies and gentlemen, 3 fine, upstanding citizens here to play the game. How you guys doing? Well, I'd like to say hello to all of you. Hello, hello, hello. Now let's get going. Hey, it's a screw party. 1 screw for each of you. Now watch it. I just had them sharpened. Okay, let's say a question comes up and you look next to you and your neighbor's face says, I have no idea what the answer is. Screw them. Buzz in and hit the S key, and that'll force them to answer the question anyway. Got it? All right, drivers, start your engines. Player 1, pick one. 1. And the category is where no ball has gone before. Oh yes, this one's worth 3,000 bananas. Alright, let's pretend it's a day of fun and recreation on the Starship Enterprise, when suddenly, Mr. Spock complains that one of his balls has been spocked. What game is the crew playing? Handball, bocce, pinball, or tribble? Should have picked this. In bocce, if you Spock a ball, you knock it out of position. And if Spock's balls are knocked out of position, I'd suspect that Nurse Chapel. Player 1, give me a category.
Down! Question 2!
The category is gymnastics and chest hair. Okay, 2,000 bucks is coming your way if you get this one. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. If Flip Wilson's amazing flips landed him a spot on the U.S. Olympic gymnastics team, what might his teammates call him? Now or never. A salto is another name for a flip.
Yeah!
And Flip Wilson is sometimes called Ernestine when he's looking sassy. Player 3, pick a category for me.
Ooh, right in the 3s. That's gotta hurt.
3. And the category is Bo don't know Jack. Okay, this might be a toughie. It's worth 3,000 bucks. All right, get yourself set. It's time. If Bo Jackson of Bo Knows slogan fame were named after the Aikido term Bo, what might the literal translation of his slogan? Player 3. Player 3, you got the drill. Who's getting the screws in your court, player 2? Hey, way to drop the ball on that one. Player 1, player 3, who's taking it? Player 1, huh, let's try it. Here.
No!
Know anything?
Yeah, I know I got a broken nose.
Player 3, it's yours for the ask. Go. Thin sumo wrestlers?
Hey, where'd he go?
Oh, I think he's trapped in the other guy's butt cheeks.
Gee, I wonder what the answer is. In Aikido, a bow is a long staff used for combat. Yeah, and Bo says he doesn't mind the nickname Long Staff one bit. Let's have a category, player 2. Score! Number 4! The name of this category is No Bow, and this one's going to be worth $2,000. Hey, my sources tell me they're coming out with a remake of the Bo Derek movie 10, only this one's going to have a gymnastics angle. Since Bo Derek isn't available, the producers decide to hire a woman who has scored a perfect 10 in an Olympic competition to replace her. Who? Player 2, what do you... Nellie Kim. Nellie Kim. Oh yeah, she scored perfect 10s for her floor and vault routines, which is a hell of a lot better than what she'd score in the product endorsement competition. Player 1, player 3, who's gonna... Player 3... That's it, you got it. Yeah! Olga never got a 10. Then again, she never had to kiss Dudley Moore either. Time to pick your category. What's it gonna be, player 3?
Net, you owe me 5.
Here's your category. You can't go in again. $1,000 for a right answer. Hey, remember General Douglas MacArthur, famous for saying, "I shall return"? Well, let's say Mac's an active participant in several sports. In which sport would Mac be unable to return after being pulled by President Truman? Hockey, basketball, soccer, or football? Go for it, player 1. Player 1, who you gonna screw? Ooh, gotta answer it, player 3. Here's the shot. It's rimming. No! Player 1, player 2, who wants this puck? You're up, player. In soccer, once you come out of the game, you can't go back in.
Yeah! Sounds like a red conspiracy to me.
Player 1, it's your choice. What looks...
Foul. Illegal handling of the balls. Number 6.
And this category is...
I am Iron Man.
This question's worth $2,001 bills. On your marks, get set, here's the question. Imagine baseball brothers Paul and Lloyd Wayner had formed a heavy metal rock group with hockey great Nelson Stewart. Based on their nicknames, what would have been the best? Player 1. You slay me. Player 2, player 3. Player 3, go. Wow, that was a bad guess. Player 2, if you want it, it's yours. Go. Paul was Big Poison, Lloyd was Little Poison, and Nelson was Old Poison.
Yeah!
And like the band Poison, they had big hair, little musical talent, and were total posers, dude. What do you say, player 2? How about...
Under the Rim with question 7.
The category behind this question is... Great catches and blowholes. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Hang on tight, here we go. If Captain Ahab from Moby Dick went on a mission to catch the NFL receiver who made the catch in 1981, whom would he be trying to reel in? Dwight Clark made the spectacular catch for the 49ers in the 81 NFC Championship.
Yeah!
And after he made the catch, his teammates lashed him to the ball and threw him out to sea. Player 1, it's up to you. What are we doing? Uh-oh, best putts fits mine, whore.
It's time for a Flicker Pistol.
This gibberish questions category is unsportsmanlike conduct. Opening value, $5,000. Now you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'll be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Okay, people, tell me something. With whose name does this rhyme? Don't be confused by punctuation. Team, stab fool afar. How about a hint? It's the name of a basketball player. Wait, what's that guy's name? Hack, Lack, Whack? A basketball? Let's see your stuff, player 1. Type in your answer and hit return. You know, I really feel close to you, and I'll bet you feel close to that answer, but you're not getting me or the cash. Sorry. Okay, now I need someone who actually knows the answer. He used to be called Lou.
Okay, I'm dang sick and tired of losing to this tall guy. Team, stab fool afar.
Hey, does anyone know where I can get some goggles like his? Player 1, choose a category.
Runners, take your mark. Set. 9.
The category is... I'm just a bill, just a lonely old bill. And this one's going to be worth $3,000. Okay, get ready. This one's really hard. Which of the following lists, in order, a man who was a bounce-passing Bill, a man who passed to Bills, and a man who passes Bills? Bill Bradley, Jack Kemp, Steve Largent. Now or never, player 3. No, those are passé Bills. Player 1, player 2, who wants it? It's in. No, and it's a good thing you only get one vote. Player 1, the ball's in your court. Go. Former Senator Bill Bradley played pro basketball. Jack Kemp was a Buffalo Bills quarterback, and Steve Largent has spent some time serving in the House of Representatives.
Yeah!
And you know, I sleep soundly at night, knowing our country is in the hands of men who can run a 4.9 40. Player 1, give me a category. Hang 10. Here's the category. He shoots, she scores. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. Remember Hester Prynne, the main character from The Scarlet Letter, who had to wear an A on her chest? Because of the A she had to wear, if Hester Prynne from The Scarlet Letter were a member of an NHL team, what would the referees think she was? An anterior defenseman, the goalie. Player 2, it's all yours. Both Hester and the alternate captain in hockey wear the letter A. The alternate captain makes decisions if the captain isn't around, like if he's been charged with a game misconduct, a match penalty, or adultery. All right, that's one round down. Now don't get distracted by the round card, girl, because we're off to round 2. Okay, let me get out some screws here. Screw. Okay, there we go. All right, we're in round 2 now, so all the questions are going to be worth double the money. Got it? Great. Let's go. Player 2, pick one.
UTLY, you ain't got no alibi, 11.
The category, streaks and streakers. The right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. If the owner of Major League Baseball's longest hitting streak had been known to streak to base after each hit, who would have been famous for flaunting himself for 56 consecutive games? Go for it. Yogi? Bear? That's a frightening thought. Player 1, player 2. See ya! Player 2, you want to... Joltin' Joe holds the record for hitting in 56 consecutive games.
Yeah! All right, Joe, if you get on, I want you to steal second, but for God's sakes, don't slide.
Category, player 2, let's do it.
Oh, that's a 12-pounder, eh?
This one's gonna be, you poor thing. And this one's $4,000 for a right answer. Ready on the trigger? Pull. If someone had pity on you, they might send you a greeting card. But if someone had petty on you, you're up, player 1. Oh, player 2, you're getting screwed. Make them up. There is no Rusty Petty.
Yeah!
Which is good. You don't want to get tetanus. Player 1, I got some bad news for you, pal. Okay, we need a category. Your pick, player 2.
13!
All right, let's see what we're doing here. After shock comes what? I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. If a lightning strike during a baseball game results in a dead battery, who has been killed? The batter and on-deck... Sweetness!
Yeah!
The battery is the pitcher and catcher, which explains that funny taste you get when you hold them against your tongue. Player 3, you're up. What's the category? Uh-oh, press Futz Mitts Grime Board!
Once again, it's time for a Tinkerling Test Run!
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. I hear it weakens the legs. We're in round 2, so this gibberish question is going to start off at $10,000. Okay, now remember you don't have a lot of time here, so the less time you take, the more money you make. Hey, tell it to me. With what phrase does this rhyme? Don't let the punctuation fool you. G. Bad bone need. Love to beat. Okay, see if this helps. It's from a Saturday afternoon TV show. A show about the broad sphere of sports. Damn, I was sure it was something from the Gardening Channel. It's not The Thrill of Victory. Hurry up, or this won't be either.
Today on Wide World of Sports, more of La Pill Dove Quick to Flee and G Bad Bone Need Love to Beat.
Agony of defeat. Well, maybe you should look into some cushioned insoles or something. Player one, pick one.
Love 15.
And the category is Snow White and the Seven Samurai. And there's $6,000 at the end of this question. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. If Dwarves Dopey and Sleepy were singing It's Off to Hi-Ho We Go as they head out to practice martial arts, where would they be going? To meet Sneezy in a 2-on-1 judo match to throw back? Incorrect. Besides, Doc waited until Snow White was in a coma before taking her on. Player one, player three. Player three. You know, loser is such a strong word. Player. Hi-ho means hidden method, which the master teaches to only his highest pupils. Yeah! How two guys named Dopey and Sleepy got to be his prize students is anyone's guess. Player one, it's your choice. What looks good to you? 16. The name of this category is... You talk a lot for a guy with all that chaw in your mouth. This question's worth $2,001 bills. Okay, pay attention here. In the next All-Star game, Frank Thomas is batting for the American League and Greg Maddux is pitching for the National League. With the count 0-2, Ken Griffey Jr. is brought in to pinch hit. Maddux is then replaced by John Smoltz. Griffey gets a single and is replaced by pinch runner Albert Bell. Bell gets hit by Smoltz's throw to first, so he charges the mound and tears Smoltz's head from his spine. Who is the original batter? Greg Maddux, Ken Griffey Jr., Albert Bell, or Frank Thomas? I told you to pay attention. Next time maybe you'll listen, huh? Player one, player three, who's taking it? It was the Big Hurt. Yeah! And I'm sure that for ripping Smoltz's head off, the iron-fisted American League president will suspend Albert Bell for about 3 or 4 games. Okay, we need a category from player three. And the category is... The horror! The horror! You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Guess what? They're making a sequel to Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Naturally, the movie features an archery contest. If Robin Hood gets a Robin Hood, what has he done? Won all the possible prizes, landed one arrow. Splitting an arrow already in the bullseye is called a Robin Hood. Yeah! And missing the target completely is called a Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Player one, it's up to you. What do we... 18. The category is Yipsy Nipsy. It's gonna be worth $4,000. So, you feeling anxious? Me too. Let's go. If 1970s game show poet Nipsey Player one, you just been screwed. What are you gonna do about that? No, that might be a poem he'd write if Nipsey were tipsy. Player two, player three, who won? Player... All right, good effort, good effort. Player two, what do you... Many golfers may suffer from a nervous condition at the green known as the yips. Yeah! And if golfers have the nips, they have the annoying tendency to rhyme everything they say. What do you say, player two? How about it?
Illegal use of the hands on question 19.
And this category is I Predict. You get this question right, you pocket $6,000. All right, help me out here. I don't know if you can remember this, but I sure can't. You know, he was really good at predicting the outcomes of college basketball games. In 1988, he correctly predicted 88% of the NCAA tournament winners, and he couldn't even speak English. Go for it, player three. No, not even Jimmy the Greek had that high a percentage of correct predictions. Yeah, I guess he just didn't have the right genes. Player 1, player 2, who won? Ooh, you should really see a specialist for that. Player 2, you want to take a crack at it? Ted the Rooster predicted winners by pecking at kernels of corn placed in front of different teams' names. Sadly, Ted passed away in 1994. He was a nice rooster, but he could be a little cocky.
Whoa, that was a good one.
Let's have a category, player 2.
Swimming!
Here's your category. A swimmer who really packs his trunks. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Wow, you should see this old trunk we found. I wonder what's in it. Let's see. There's an old Tarzan loincloth, a Buck Rogers ray gun, and a gold... You gotta answer it, player 2. Mark Spitz? Maybe that's why they never cast him as a leading man. Player 1, player 3, who's gonna step up for this one? You're up. It's wide open, player 3. Now or never, player 3.
Here's a little spending money.
Man, pretty pathetic performance on this question. The right answer is... Buster Crabbe first won a gold medal for swimming and then went on to star in a number of Hollywood films. Count it! Player 3, select a category.
Jack Attack time. Soon as you see two words on the screen that go together, buzz in. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. Every time you're wrong. And one more thing, not all matches are equal. Remember the clue. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Football north of the border. That's your clue. Prepare for the attack, eh?
version of being right? That was pathetic! Let's take a look at the final tally!
Player 2's got it! Player 2, winning this game is supposed to mean that you know a lot about sports. But in this case, well, you know more than Player 1 and Player 3. And you know something else?
You don't know!